Good morning and welcome to an extremely early edition of the Jet Experience. It is already before 7 o'clock. We are all checked in at Walt Disney World Hollywood Studios in an attempt to try and get a Rise of the Resistance virtual queue spot. Don't know if it's going to happen. I'll follow up in just a couple minutes once we find out one way or another. But we're here to experience this park, and we'll get right to it. All right, so as you can see, it's 6:53 right now. They keep saying the virtual queue is going to open at 7. The only way to get it is to sit here. We're right inside the entrance where we know we have service, and just keep refreshing the app over and over again until finally join a boarding group pops up. So once that's in, we'll hit it, and hopefully we don't get put in a standby list because there's some people around right now. Let's get a good pano. But a lot of people are already heading into the park. So once we finish this part, then we will go ahead and head over to a ride, because we should be able to get several rides out of the way first thing in the morning before it gets too busy here. All right, we've got 1 minute, so I'm just going to keep the camera rolling. I suppose it's possible that come 7 o'clock it could keep saying this, because we could just bog down the system.
Guests hoping to confront the First Order in Star Wars Rise of the Resistance should join the virtual queue through the My Disney Experience app.
All right, it's 7 o'clock. They're making another announcement, and we're still waiting for it to pop up.
The virtual queue will be used for the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance attraction only.
All right, I'm hearing some people get in, so we're still. I got it. All right, we are in boarding group 59, and it says Astromech droid deployed. We are in. Join us on this experience. Official opening now, and we are off to Toy Story Land. So the park's officially been open for 8 minutes. Here's the line for Slinky Dog. It says 70 minutes. It's probably going to be much longer. And I'm just waiting to get through this crowd to go park the stroller. We've got them holding the spot in line while I try and park this.
Now boarding.
All right, so we are just moments away from being at the coaster, and as predicted, it said 70 minutes when we got in line, and it's 8:15 now. We got in line at 7:05, so it's going to be probably about 77 minutes total wait time. Pretty accurate, but it's probably the shortest it's going to be all day because it's already up to 110 minutes. All right, we're here. We got the very back, so we should have a decent view. And here we go. Nice little acceleration. Oh, wow.
Here we go.
Oh, that's a good acceleration. Up. Hold on to the camera. Oh, it's a bumpy track here. Down and around. It's actually a little longer than I thought. And that's it. All right, so a little update for Rise of the Resistance. They're currently boarding groups 9 through 30, and a quick check of the time. It's 8:52. So it's been open for about 2 hours, and they're up to 9 through 30. So that's about halfway to us, because if we come back to my status, shows we're at group 59, and this is actually updated. Now it says transmitting your coordinates. So once we get that, we'll do another update. But for now, yeah, they're through about groups 30 at 9 o'clock. So here's kind of a little walkthrough of Toy Story Land. Disney, as I've mentioned before, and I'll continue to mention it, they are never one to shy on details. How they really make it look like we are shrunk down to the size of toys. To the fence you can see over there that look like connects, to the Christmas lighting that's strung across. And here's Woody and Bo Peep right here, right next to Midway Games. And here's the entrance to Toy Story Mania. I suspect this is probably identical or very, very similar to the one at California Adventure in Disneyland.
Coaster truck and Slinky Dog is ready to help.
Looks like it's the Lookout Man. He's watching for Andy so they can go back to being regular toys if he comes in. There's Woody and the entrance to Toy Story Land. And right around here is Buzz.
Sheriff Woody here.
All right, so quick update about Rise of the Resistance. They're now boarding 39 to 53, and it is 11:41 right now. And if I bounce over to ours, we're up to the 4th of 5 lights, and we're completing pre-flight checks. So I suspect any moment now, we should be getting some sort of a message about what time to be over there by. And so in the meantime, we're going to start wandering over to Galaxy's Edge. And just like that, you walk through the mystical tunnel. And now we're on that other planet again of Galaxy's Edge. Seems to have undergone a transformation from the last time we were here. Might have something to do with being 2,500 miles away. Here's a ship right here, but on the other side, it is definitely an X-Wing fighter. So at least we've got some resistance here. There's a droid here to help us with our drinks. So we've decided to try a local drink. It's a green and silver libation that appears to resemble Earthly Sprite. We'll see how it tastes. Here's a couple racers. I wonder if this is almost like a chop shop or a racer shop. Here's some more local droids. They look a little bit more on the antiquated side. I myself would probably invest in a newer model. There's some stormtroopers.
Civilians, do gather round. We have important information from the First Order. Yes, come closer, all of you. Do not be afraid. Very good, even your droids are welcome. All of you in this outpost, hear me. Before we came to Batuu, Black Spire Outpost was an unruly place, hardly safe for travelers such as yourselves. Since our arrival, we have restored control and peace. And that peace, that safety, is what the Resistance threatens to destroy. We cannot let them succeed. So, while you may have come to Batuu on holiday, we are here on business. The Resistance has been reduced to a handful of stragglers, with no hope of standing against us. And remember, who is in charge? Indeed. Supreme Leader.
The spy was tracked here, a small outpost on a small planet. Your mission was clear. You will await further orders. I will see this outpost for myself. You have a future in the First Order, young one. A lightsaber.
We'd like to know what you're doing on that datapad. Just stick to civilian channels. Move along. Thank you for supporting the First Order.
And here's Smuggler's Run. So I have to say, I'm sure that it's 99% at least identical blueprint as Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. Might be small little nuances, but as I'm walking around in here, it's the only place I've known where everything is without having to guess or look at the map. And right over there, it looks like is Rey. Right as soon as I saw Rey, this popped up on the screen. Boarding group has been called. Return to the entrance in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge by 2:10. It was 12:10 when it popped up. So it gave a 2-hour notice. And so again, we're boarding group 59 and we were called just after noon. It could vary, of course, day to day, but that's at least as of today. All right, we just got through basically the ID check. They confirm with your ticket or your wristband here at Disney World if you have a reservation or a boarding number, because I'm sure there are people that try to sneak through. And so now we are making our way through the path. I'll try to run as much as I can to get the full experience. Looks like we're walking through the armory right now. There's a couple of machine guns. Here's some more. There's some sniper rifles. Looks like sniper lasers in the end. Here's the pilot's lockers. Wonder if this is Luke's. Flight suits and flight helmets. So we're working our way through the queue after the virtual queue, and I have no idea how far from the front we are, but all of a sudden the line stopped moving and they made an announcement that it is currently down with an unexpected return time. It is 12:55 right now. We've been in line for about a half an hour. It's only been down for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Hopefully this doesn't take long, because there's no way we're leaving unless they give us like a be back time of whenever. So I'll keep everyone updated, but hopefully this gets moving soon. Well, you can see Chewie just on the other side. We got a visitor.
You guys all together?
He's confused. All right, it's 1:22, and it sounds like they just opened it back up because everybody just cheered. So it was down for about 30 minutes from when we stopped walking.
BB-8. Prep the ready room for recruits.
Incoming transmission from Rey. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batuu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pakara. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready.
Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch. Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
Company, First Order TIE fighters. Reroute! Reroute! Right, Troop, we find we got a clear path so transport can make the jump.
Star Destroyers.
Get out of there!
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll get some friends to make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves. Prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake.
I don't think outside. I think we're getting arrested.
Remain here and await further instruction.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Okay, take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. You're breaching in Sector 1-3.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Priority alert. Detachment drone acquired.
There they are! Fire!
Just follow us.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Resistance personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. Destroyers abound.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Line up. Scan for his pocket. Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're alive! I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure.
That does it for our day at Hollywood Studios. All in all, love the feel of Hollywood Studios. It's very throwback Hollywood from like the 20s or 30s is kind of the vibe I got. And of course, it's where some of the familiar rides are, Star Tours. It's where Galaxy's Edge is. And of course, we absolutely made it on Rise of the Resistance. Had a little technical difficulties while getting through the queue. The ride went down for a bit, about a half an hour, but not too bad. I can understand why they have boarding zones for that ride. because it's phenomenal. It has a little bit of everything. I don't really need to talk about it. You saw the video. I encourage everybody to try to ride it. The only way, as you saw, is you got to get there right when the park opens. Get your boarding zone as soon as the park opens. Otherwise, you won't get it. Possibly you can get standby, but that's not even a guarantee. But I hope everybody liked this video and the entire series of Disney World. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel. If you click the bell below, you'll get notifications of all of our videos and join us on our next experience.